Right guys, welcome. We are on today a little special stream, Crusader Kings 3. Very popular game on Steam at the minute. Gonna bob a link in the chat for you. There's the link for you there. So this is basically, you start as a king, a duke, in a little county somewhere on the world map. Here's the world map. All of these little areas here are playable. It's your job to create a dynasty, which is basically a family legacy. So we're starting in Ireland. We're going to be Munster. It's a good place to learn the game. This is my king, Muchard Mac Doncard. Good Irish name. He's 39 years old. We already have an heir, but we haven't got a wife. So we need to find a wife. If you look at the top here, when you start the game, this tells you what needs to be done pretty urgently. So we haven't got a lifestyle choice. So, this guy gets a bonus in his marshalling skills. Stewardship would give you money. Diplomacy is obviously self-explanatory. Diplomacy. Intrigue is spying and espionage. And learning is learning. So I think the most important thing is going to be money. So we're going to go for the wealth focus next. Right, let's find myself a wife. I require a wife. It's always nice to find a wife who has got good stats in something. Normally intrigue is a good one. So she's lustful, so she would give you more heirs. She's deceitful as well. She's Catholic. She's from Bavaria. Temperate, ambitious, vengeful. She doesn't like Catholics either. So I'm thinking her. She's got cracking intrigue. Let's just check the stewardship one, see what we can find. Brave, stubborn and humble. She's got cracking stewardship. So she could get us more money. Yeah, we'll go with her. I want more pennies. Right, next. These are the issues. These are things that you can do at the moment. We're not endorsed by our bishop. I'll show you the bishops in a minute. And family members can get married. I've got two half-brothers who need marrying. And I've got my son called Brian. Nice name, nice name. So let's get these guys married off first. My half-brother. Generous and honest, right. Let's marry him off to her. My other half-brother. Shy, brave and stubborn. Zealous, callous and content. Cynical Lazy. That gives a potential alliance. How old is my half-brother? That'll do. And the important one, my son. So we need to marry my son off. Who have we got? It's Norman. Stubborn, patient, compassionate, virtuous to Catholics. There we go, married off. Right, done. Next. So this is my council. This is basically my head bishop, my chancellor, my steward, my marshal, and you can't see some of these, but I'm in the way, but, and a spy master at the bottom there. So in these positions you need to have the person with the highest of each of these criteria. So this guy, the steward, I need to have someone. See, my son, stewardship 7, he's got 7. I do have a guest, 16 years old, but I can't recruit him yet. Let's try the Chancellor. Chancellor is diplomatic. So my cousin would make a better Chancellor than this guy. There, next, Marshal. Looking at that, we will keep him on, and Spy Master. That's definitely the best. Another thing to watch is there's little numbers underneath each of these. You can just see them here, there. That's their opinion of you. You need to get that into a positive. To do that, you can start scheming and sway. That's only got a 35% chance of doing anything. 60% chance with the bishop. Or the spy master. 60% right. We'll sway the spy master. These can improve through events and how you actually prepare yourself for things. So, this is my little duchy. This is a Munster. It's the petty kingdom of Munster. Our plan is to unite Ireland, so we have to take all of these. So, to complete the duchy title, we need to take this kingdom of Desmond at the bottom. That will give us the Duchy of Munster. And then after the Duchy of Munster, we go after Ireland. And then Britannia. So, I'm just going to declare war straight away on him. We want Desmond. Declare war. Raise my armies. So give your armies time to actually form. This is everything I've just done, so let's just let this work through. So let's go and siege Desmond and take it. Battle commences. There we go, should be a good victory. There we are now sieging this barony. So this is how long it'll take. There's 6 months left of the siege. In 20 days there's going to be a disease outbreak, which should speed this up nicely. I'm just going to speed it up a little bit. Right, that's it. We've done. So we've got 100% war score. What I'm going to move the chat over there. Put the chat in the corner for you. Put me down there, then you can see it a bit more. The Bishop of Munster has become famous for his generous nature and his many works of charity. His example has moved many insulists to abandon their material possessions in pursuit of a divine reward. So down here, this is our war score. We've basically conquered Desmond, so we should be able to enforce our demands. Done. So we've now taken, don't forget to disband your army after this as well. Make sure his goes. And there we go. Disband your army. Start making pennies again. So we now have the Duchy of Munster. We've also taken a prisoner. We've captured his son. It's an act of tyranny cause right, we don't want to imprison him. I might just release him. Can I release him? No. There we go, we can ransom him off. We'd get 10 gold. Perfect. So let's check out my realm. We can have up to 6 holdings, which is 6 of these. Currently at the moment, let's pause the game. Always pause the game. Very important. Very, very important. I do have some vassals. This can change between, so we can up our authority. Let's do that. Let's up our authority. Next. Who are we going after next? They're inferior to us. What is the next duchy? I think Leinster's going to be next. If we go for Leinster, then Meath, and then Connaught. Thing is, when you're invading places, you want to try and form duchies as much as possible, so there's no point invading there, then there, then there. You might as well invade there. And that, you see, that's 2 counties there and there. Can't declare war on him. What, Connaught? Can we have Connaught? No. We could take that kingdom. No. Right, return to realm. So what we're going to do is my council. We need to fabricate some claims. If I can fabricate a claim here and there, start taking some of these. He's doing that. He's doing foreign affairs. She's going to help manage the domain, which gives us 10 stewardship extra, right? Let's get it moving a bit more now. Let's So this is our coat of arms. This is our home county. So it currently has hunters' lodges, wooden barracks, a fort at level 2, so that's our castle. We also have a temple, an empty holding, and a city. These obviously all cost gold. Gold's up here. So at the moment, we just need to forward it. Let's wait for some events to start. To make my auntie, Bepin, more susceptible to my attempts at approaching her, I can include a compliment in my next missive to her court. I shall be sure to mention her youthful vigour, forgiving nature. She's a godless adventurer. Her assertive presence. Or keep it short and professional, right. It's going to be one of these two. This is my spy master, by the way, so because we're trying to influence her and make her like us, this is basically us buttering her up. I'm going to put assertive presence. Corresponds with source of joy. I can't help but thank. There we go. She's happy. So what we'll do? Let's have a check. She's still at -11. So we're going to keep that going. Our claim is coming on nicely. It is my right and responsibility to determine what coinage is to be used throughout all of Munster. The choices I make will determine how the coinage, and by extension my realm, is seen throughout the world. Silver coins to facilitate trade, gold coins imprinted with my own visage, debase the coinage with inexpensive nickel. Gain silver coin, you gain 50. Now that will give me 350 prestige if we use gold coins. If it is a pond for carp you are interested in, I can build you a terrific one, my lord. The builder before me has good credentials, but my courtiers seem very excited about the prospect. So every courtier, so they want a carp pond. Is this truly the best deal? So we could negotiate a better deal. So we'd lose 15 gold instead of 20. There we go, we did it. Once this claim is fabricated, we're going to take it. Right, we have a daughter. Mordar. After an ancestor? Sure, that's my auntie. There we go. A good insular name, that's Christian, or a good Irish name. Margaret, Julianne, Helen. We'll call her Helen. So I should now be able to, as my eyes met across Countess Bevins for what feel like the 20th time tonight. I know I'm not imagining things. Even from the other end of the table, her gaze feels as intense as the midday sun. She wants me, and I can't lie, I want her too. Oh dear. I find myself... So everyone is asleep. No, we don't want to sleep with her. We're married. I've done that because I don't need any drama. Taxman. We'll do Taxman. Right, next, let's go to war. I could enforce the Leinster one now as well. Where's my council? You fabricate a claim on Leinster as well. And then in 18 months, we should be able to take the county. Don't need the encyclopedia or the tooltips. So we've got an empty council position, Spy Master. She's possibly died, so we need to search by intrigue. He's got 14 intrigue. And he doesn't have any other position. There we go, we've got him in. Last time I played as this, I got absolutely annihilated. A word of advice. Saunter between the market stalls of Lemich. A heavy pouch tugging at my belt. How do I make this coin work for me? As I admire the wares of a local stonemason. Perfect geometry, a sound investment. My wife suddenly appears at my side. A word of advice, husband. Have a look at the jeweller's stall over there. Their wares might be simple, but their potential is great. Bond a greater investment. Holding gets a great jewellery store. Turn a quick profit. Got to be careful of money because we've only got 54 left. And that will give us 15. Right, we'll take the gold. So as soon as this claim's fabricated, we're going to take Leinster. Hold a feast, physicians. These are decisions you can make. Obviously we haven't got enough to do these yet, we've only just started. There. So we should now be able to take the whole of Leinster. No, I think we have to take them one by one. That's alright, we don't mind doing that. Raise my army. He's straight away coming. So here we go. He's now sieging my castle there. Right, he knows I'm coming, so he's retreating. Don't think I'll catch him. No, missed him. So we will siege him. I think he's going to come around here. Yes, he is. I'm going to try and intercept this army. If we can take his army out quickly, we should be able to siege the castle. This is going to be a very close battle. Very close. Right, we've got reinforced. Now we'll go and do the siege. Right, there we go. Our siege is finished before his, so we're going to enforce our demands. And we're going to take that county. That gives us 20 fame and 20 prestige. So disband my army. Our next target is going to be Leinster. And we've taken a prisoner as well. Always check, once you've done a war, your issues. See if we can have a ransom This guy gives us 10 gold. Poor and needy are welcome. Okay, so another thing I've just noticed, we've got not very good control, so we use our marshal to increase control in a county. So he's now going to spend his time here trying to increase our control. Basically stop any revolts. Now these have got a similar military strength to us. He sounds very Norwegian. Right, my marshal, Erg Ragvald, has arrived at court with a bandaged arm and fear in his eyes. He tells me about my son and heir Brian. Has been challenging people to duels all over Ormond. Please forgive me, my lord, but this has to stop. Brian turned up at my doorstep and challenged me. I had no choice but to accept. This is not the first time either. I am but the last in a long line of victims. These duels will cease immediately. Right, I'm not going to do that. It's a 50-50 chance of beating my son in a duel, and I could end up being wounded. I'm just going to tell my son to stop. Done. Speed up a little bit. What I could potentially do with is... I haven't got enough for any mercenaries. Some light footmen. Let's just try and increase our army. See, our levies are recovering now, so we just have to wait until they recover. Our levies are our army. This is what all our counties can give us. So our maximum amount of troops at the minute is 1,112. So control is soon to be done. What's in there? Council. What can my spy master be doing? My steward is terrible. So not a better steward. Yeah, you're much better. Marshal, vassal and knight. Now, he hasn't got a very good opinion of me. So if I make him my steward... that'll increase his favour of me, and if we try and sway him, make him like us more, if you notice as we're going, these are all starting to get higher, so they're all starting to like us. Let's carry on. This game is all about the long game, by the way, as well. It's not quick, easy, half an hour win the game kind of thing. This is days, weeks, months. It's all about, is it 600 years of a dynasty? One thing I do need to do, if I remember, start putting those claims on there as well. Hey Jamie, how you doing, man? My bishop is terrible. Additional payment in the recent trade, I find myself in possession of a large herd of cattle. I've been assured that the animals are of the highest quality, but the question of what should I do with them remains. My breeding project is successful, gains a large cattle herd. I think we'll go with that. A large cattle herd sounds good. My bishop is terrible. But I can't fire him. Right, let's carry on. Who is this guy? He's my half-brother. He's ready to marry. Has a claim on the Kingdom of Aragon. But she's got chastity, so she's not going to have many kids. Saxon. Do we have... anybody who is of the Irish faith? Brave, compassionate, and deceitful. Sort by prestige gain. He's only my half brother at the end of the day, so he hasn't really got any kind of prestige himself. She's shy, calm, and diligent. She's got good intrigue. She's got 17 learning. Right, what intrigue have we got going on? We're still trying to get this mare to like us. Let's carry on. So we've got 52 gold. Right, we can increase this to size 2, which gives us another 100 troops. There. So I have a perk. Fort level +1, garrison size +20%. Hell yeah, Jamie. Hell yeah. These Irish people love the ginge. Love the ginge. Right, let's carry on. Yeah, low counter control. We've got the guy increasing control in there anyway. Excellent stewardship. I got a great wife. This is me, and that is my wife. So I have got a claim on the Kingdom of Ireland. I need to claim Leinster very soon. Just going to get our army a little bit stronger, and then we're going to take it. In fact, we're pretty much there. Where can they come from? They can only come from these 4 areas. City, church. That's our target there. Let's do it. Raise my armies. His army's bigger than mine. Why is his army bigger than mine? How do I raise these men of war? $200 knights. He's got a much bigger army than me. I did say they were inferior. Right, currently, Jamie, this is standing at $31.99 on CD Keys. I'll bob the link in there for you. Well worth it, Jamie. Well worth it. Where's it got all these armies from? I'm just going to go and try and... He's well going to beat me. Someone lied to me there. Someone definitely lied to me there. They said they were inferior to me, and all of a sudden they've got a heck of a lot more troops. Right, if you're having an issue with a key, you need to contact support. I will bob the link in the chat for you. There you go. There you go. There's a link in there. Just open a ticket. They'll sort it out for you. See, for some reason, these guys are a heck of a lot stronger than I am. And I don't know why. Oh, they've got siege weapons as well. Can I not surrender? What do I lose if I surrender? Lose your claim. Right, there we go. I'll just do that. I've done that basically because I didn't want to lose anything there. I'd have lost a heck of a lot. Chancellor seems to have died. Marshal's died. Let's get a new Chancellor. One new Chancellor and a new Marshal. I could put my son as my new Marshal. Or he's better at intrigue. There we go. My son, Brian. He shall be my new Marshal. So what we need to do is get these levies up. I've just lost a shed ton of money as well. Fabricate the claim of Desmond. The steward's just died. Everyone's popping the clogs at a minute. Your vassal and knight. Or my nephew. No, it's going to have to be him. We've got corruption creeping into all these. Let's carry on getting the control back in. Is Dublin a duchy on its own? No, it's part of Meh. Right, I know I lost 2 battles. Right, so we're making money again, so we're going to have to wait until our treasury gets back up. Because we've lost a shed ton of money from that war. Right, it's decided it's time. It's come to an end. The servants have packed his chests and he's saying his farewell. See ya. You are in debt. Yes, I know I'm in debt. Who is the head of my church? We have no head of faith. Don't think I'll have enough piety. No, I haven't. With piety, you can create a new faith. So you can change the icon. You can pick its name. Pick what it means. You can pick absolutely everything, but we have got nowhere near enough piety to do it. My Chancellor, Ertag, they sound like Klingons, don't they? I was worked hard to convince our neighbouring realms and vassals that the peace treaty I entered with Earl Muckard of Dublin is flawed, illegitimate and unfair to me. I am once again free to declare war upon him as I see fit. I might have actually wanted to keep that one. Can we not form an alliance? I need some allies, don't I? Oh, we're not swaying anyone. Let's see, this Princess Sarah has got an absolutely massive military strength. If I can get her as an ally... I think she's too young for it. England even. England's obviously far superior. They've all got children now, haven't they? Scotland, King Malcolm. He actually likes me a little bit. I'm going to start swaying King Malcolm. See if we can get him liking us. I need some powerful allies. That's what I'm missing, is powerful allies. So we'll stop the wars for now. To make King Malcolm of Scotland more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him, I can include a compliment. Soaring ambition, unshakable faith in God, forgiving nature. He's an atheist. There's definitely no point in talking about God with him. Let's put soaring ambition. There we go, he liked that. My brother's just died. He's died in Spain. Didn't even know I had a Spanish brother. The problem with Scotland is it's full of Scots. Freeman's fortune. A free tenant renting some of my land in Ossory has pulled in an exceptional harvest this season due to his meticulous planning. He wishes to use some of his profits to purchase a piece of my estate from me so that he can build upon his success and grow more crops next year. Forget farming. Right, he can pay me 50 gold. Yeah, I need the money. Man, we need the pennies. So this is my dynasty. That's That's the name of our dynasty. We are the dynasty head. We're currently classed as insignificant. So we need to get this progressed up. The next one is noteworthy. This is my legacy. I haven't really got a legacy at the minute. So this is my family tree. That's where we currently stand. All my brothers are dead. Apart from him. I think he's still in my court. These are my children. And these are their children. So I need some more kids. I definitely need some more kids. Hey, spousey. Oh, I need to educate my children as well. You've got good stewardship, haven't you? You educate my granddaughter. And there should be another uneducated child there. I think I'm going to educate one of them. I will educate my daughter. Never have an uneducated child. Right, you. I need to seduce her. If we seduce her, she might give us some more children. I've only technically got one male heir, so I want some more. Right, the King of Scotland, he's up to 14. Right, let's unpause. He's got far superior armies now. I need to get some money. His vassals, the whole family, are heeding the call of Albion and embracing the English culture. King William of England. Disloyal vassal. We don't like disloyalty. I'm poring over the ledgers that detail my income from vassals. These numbers do not add up. The subversive Earl Olav has me for a fool and has been paying too little. The Earl must pay his dues. Short lash. Got him on a short leash for now. No, he's paying his dues. Give me my cash. Give me my cash. So we're going to get stability. And my county's up. An embroidery featuring her family crest. Commissioned poetry, a wood carving of a castle. Let's try the family crest. I can scarcely remember the last time I received such a wonderful gift. I'm thinking we're going to get her in bed. Hopefully she'll give us some more heirs. Any issues? Right, new stewardship perk. Hey, Namer. Is it Nema? Namer. How you doing? Levy recruitment rate 100%. authority. +1 marshalling. I'm thinking of heading down this path now. So that control's nearly done. It's taking its time. And that claim on that county, that should help put the control down as well. Go through the documents. I finally have enough material to make a case that you are the rightful lord of the Earl of Desmond. Thank you. Next. We've got Desmond, so we've got them all. Don't need him to do any more. He can start doing religion again. So once we've got everything under control, why have we lost a shed ton load more money? The reason we've lost money is we lost a war. My intelligence told me that I had a superior army, and as soon as I raised it, their army suddenly went to 2,000 and mine was 1,000. So we got absolutely potatoed. Right, control's done there. Let's just finish off here. The celebrations had come to an end and the evening's entertainment seemed to be over. Queen suggested a reading. A clerk soon arrived, wondering what the guest would like to hear. Sikke no? What's sikke no? Smouldering chemistry. Let's be entertained by Beowulf. Let's do good choice, he says, and puffs her chest. I'm thinking we're going to get another area. I'm hoping. Still doesn't like me. I'm still swaying though, aren't I? Yeah. Insular Christianity's fervour increases by 10. Bishop of Connaught. My beloved wife, the servants have all been sent away and our bed has been decorated with roses. As the Queen enters our chambers, her smile confidently and joins me without any hesitation. By my devotion, we swear before God. She becomes my lover. Hopefully she can start popping out some kiddies. I'm going to invite him to my court. No, he doesn't like me. So it's not long. Very soon we'll get some more pennies. Let's go a bit faster. Uh-oh. He's got the great pox. Future is uncertain. Death lingers. We need a physician. Finally, myself. I'm gonna have to pay for a physician. It's gonna have to be the cheap one. I wonder if I can put my wife as a physician. Appoint as court physician. No. I can't because I ain't got no money. I might be losing my heir. You inherited the Earldom of Orm. Where from? Where is it? No, that's alright then. That's okay, we've inherited it. Right, we're actually making money again now. Nice. Exactly what we wanted. Can I get my wife now as a court physician? Yes. Hopefully she knows what she's doing. Please, my lord. These thugs have been drinking me dry without paying for days. Oh, I can't lose 75. I'll just throw them out. It's time to decide how to treat Brian's great pox. I would recommend drastic measures, but the choice is yours, my lord. There is no treatment. It's time to take drastic measures. Drastic measures. Uh-oh, disastrous mistreatment. It takes me a moment to recognise Brian. He's so bruised and swollen. He barely looks human. As I grab his hand, my son attempts to speak, but no sound passes his lips. The vile physician is standing in the corner of the room, anxiously wringing her hands. Oh, Brian's lost his leg. I gained 35 stress. Guards, put her under lock and key. Well, that's my wife. I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to kill her either. I'll just chastise her. So our son is now peg-legged. He's wounded. And he's only got one leg. So if he's my marshal, it might be better if I take him off. He's not going to be a very good marshal, is he? Your steward, right? He's my steward. He's my half-brother. I'm going to have to get rid of Brian. There's no point having a peg-legged marshal. So we're starting to make some money. Our levies are going up. Oh, Brian's died. So I need a male heir very quickly. Right, so I've gained 35 stress. Of stress you have to watch. I'm not at stress level 1 yet, but that can have negative effects. Although I love bringing this to your attention, I must inform you that this man is keeping secrets of the most alarming kind from you. Well, what's his secret? So we have a secret. Iltag is a sodomite. He's my chancellor. That should be under his secrets. Where'd you find his secrets? It's probably in the intrigue. There. I can blackmail him. Or expose him. I'm not going to do anything yet. Granddaughter, my daughter, and my granddaughter. I need an heir. We need a prince. I got a new marshalling perk. Serve the crown. Prowess is up by 4. Why does it get more levies? Knight's effectiveness up. Hard roll, dread, fort levels, army maintenance. Okay, we'll take the strategist perk, which gives us +1 diplomacy, +3 marshalling, 25% extra fatal casualties, and I can cross water without a penalty. Difficult time. Her latest feast. She sneaks out early and was not seen for the entire rest of the evening. Beauty to be seen whether you want to or not. If you have better things to do, do those instead. There you go. She don't want to be there. She don't want to be there. Let's see if we can get... Let's improve. It's all 100. What about if I make that bigger? There we go. We're making that bigger. So I'm just trying to raise my armies. Up here is my total army size. So I think, if I'm right, a professional army is better than levies. That's what I'm assuming. It's very much a game of trial and error. He's taking forever to do this. Right, who's got low opinion? Improve. Start improving the mayor there. Why is he unmarried? Speed up the game. Similar. They're inferior to ours, but there's different areas, isn't there? There's all these. Soothing the pain. Hit the Marquis with Helen. Her attention is called by a criminal chained to a pillory. With the man begging for water, Helen immediately promises to bring it and soon returns from a nearby well, letting the criminal drink from her cupped hand. Yeah, let her be compassionate. Gotta be nice. Boggers, how you doing, Discord Raider? Oh, not another daughter. Hi, hi, hi. I don't need daughters. Can I take a concubine? Yeah, I can take a secondary spouse. Can I search by... I want to search by personality trait. I'm looking for lustful. I don't really want to marry a child. Brave, compassionate, deceitful. How old am I? She's possessed. Humble, craven. See, these are traits I think they can pass on. So if she has kids, there's a chance she's going to pass on the possessed trait to them. Stubborn, arbitrary and honest. CD Keys streams every day, pretty much, on Facebook, mate. It's on there now. Honest, generous, and callous. Chance of children low. That's no good. Chance of children medium. Right, we've got 200 gold. That is a lot of gold. We're starting to make a lot of money. Pikemen allow their regiments to form walls of spikes that cavalry. I don't think there's going to be many cavalry. Toughness. See, they've got great toughness. Heavily armoured and well trained, these troops specialise in smashing massed infantry. There. Trying to build my army up. It's been on your mind for a while. Okay, mate. But yeah, it's we stream on CD, we stream on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, pretty much every day. Sometimes 2-3 times a day. The Bishop of Munster has become famous for his generosity. Dublin's taken this, so this is all Dublin now. Military forces are... Alright, no, it's nothing to do with us, to be honest, mate. We're just streamers. What tends to happen is CD keys come into your stream and they'll be watching. So just always assume there's someone from CD keys in your stream and they'll approach you. Inspired moderation. Following the death sentence of a lowly thief, I asked my daughter Helen what she thought. She claimed she had learnt a lesson about not reaching for more than one can handle. Okay, seems fair enough. No problem, mate, no problem. The traction-powered Mongolen is easier to operate than the Onaga, also boasting a faster fire rate. Effective against forts up to... we'll get some siege weapons as well. We've got 98. Let's get some bowmen. I'm trying to build a nice massive army so we can take Ireland. I've got a new marshalling perk. Serve the Count. We'll put gallant. There we go. Let's go down the gallant path. So we're still increasing opinion. He's at 31. I don't think we need to carry that on anymore. Let's try and get all my mares on board. Everywhere is happy. He's increasing levies, train commanders. Domestic affairs, increases opinion, increases feudal contracts, ends internal wars, forced petition for vassals. He's doing foreign affairs at the minute, which is giving us more prestige. I'm going to do internal. Let's change him on to domestic affairs. Right, just 1 second, boys. I need the levy. Right, we're back. Now I'm back, I'm going to post another link in there for you. This is a link directly to the game on the CD Keys website. Go and take a look. This is one of them games you could play. Well, Crusader Kings 2 was out for 8 years and was supported by Paradox for 8 years, so it's well worth the investment. Get in early. So we've got a wee favour. One of my heirs is unmarried. old is she? She's 16, so I don't want to marry her off to anyone. He's honest. Gives us a claim on Athlon, which is here. Child's born of the marriage. No. So they're not going to go with that. I'm not marrying a 16-year-old off to a 40-year-old either. That's just weird. Chance of children, none. Do you know why that is? Because this guy's a sodomite. Potential lines with Connor. Connor would be a good one to have, wouldn't it? There we go. If we can... There we go. That's her there. So my granddaughter is now in his kingdom. I don't know what that means for the game, but we'll find out later on, I think. Next, what else did I want to do? I want to take another spouse. Chance of children. What I'm going to do is look for your plan. This will allow her to join your council and help you run affairs. What stats has she got? Pretty goddamn poor. What about you? Ooh, look at her intrigue. She's got 22 as intrigue. I'm gonna seduce her. Where's my council? I'm gonna put my wife as a spy master now. That's an amazing amount of intrigue. She can churn out some little baddies. Hosting your Chancellor for some time now, the way he imposed himself on the home, all the while encouraging loneliness and grovelling servitude to you, disgusts me. So this guy's not a nice person. He's not a nice person at all. Is there a better steward? I'm actually going to give it to him instead. I did appoint a spy master. Where's my wife gone? I had my wife down there, didn't I? She can help with the intrigue. Right, there we go. Gift is certain to catch Betty Queen's attention. A tapestry. A purebred horse. Or a tailored dress. What is she? She's a zealot. Let's go for a horse. Right. There you go. She's happy with the horse. Bland. Pious. Entertaining. Let's be entertained. Good choice. Good. Hopefully we can get her pregnant. Right, she's pregnant. Good. What those was a bowman. So 125 to raise another one of those. Increase it to level 4, level 5. I need to be careful now because I'm not making much money. She's pregnant before I've even bedded her. And there we go, she becomes my lover. Oh, she lost a baby. My other wife, she is pregnant. Helen's coming of age. Attrition of Helen is at an end. She's a skillful tactician and a reaver. Right, Helen can be married off now to compassionate, arrogant and brave. Their military strength is vastly inferior to ours. Where's my intrigue? Right, we need to increase our opinion with the sodomite. He's not going to be happy because I sacked him. Got rid of the lad. Invited to a feast at my court. It's been a grand affair worthy of your honourable presence. Every guest is gathered in the great hall, and our gracious host has welcomed us all to the feast. Not another daughter. Plate of food is replaced by the next my acquaintance. Cormac goes on and on about sword practice. So have with that mess. Are you sure I'm not boring you, my lord? No, no, please go on. Earl has had too much to drink, even though he insists on showing us how sober he is. Simply raising from his seat proves too much for him, and now I'm covered in stinking vomit. High standard of courtesy. Again, stress. No, you should be ashamed. Disgusting. What right does think she has to claim that my idea of warfare is misguided? Claiming that my ideas will break down the moment combat is met. What does she know, really? Right, have I got children that need educating? I have. I've got 4 children that need educating. She's rowdy and hideous. Nice. Rowdy. They're all rowdy. Right, you can become my ward. You can teach our daughter. you can educate our hideous daughter. And you can educate my other daughter. All the children are being educated. I could get another spouse. What's that doing right over there on the other age? Maximum age 25. Diligent, forgiving and trusting. She seems like a good one. Good stewardship, good diplomacy and good stats. What a feast. I remember the days spent in Earl Targ's halls for a long time to come. Time to wash off the traces of merriment and wine and once more resume my duties. You threw up all over me. Close to my heart, and more time I spend with, the more I start to understand why it is. Everything she does gets on my nerves just a little. The more time I spend with her, the more I start to understand why it is. What about if I take her as my primary spouse now? Let's try and seduce her now. We want male heirs. What I'm trying to do now is solidify my dynasty. All my heirs are female. We need to find some male heirs who can take over. A silver locket, a stuffed fox. Let's give her a silver locket. Okay, she liked that. Shocked when I caught trying to steal from a travelling case of the visiting mayor tour. She gave me an impressive speech of how she now understands why she knows what it's done is wrong. Okay. Something pious. Right, she's up duff. Please give me a male heir. Is everything alright in my lands? Yes. My armies are doing okay. Could we take this section out? We don't have a corpus belli against him. Dublin's got quite a large area now, Dublin. Andy likes me. So I don't really want to go up against him. I'm going to spend some of this gold upgrading our places. That'll take 150. What can we construct here? Outposts, walls, farms. There. So we'll get some wetland farms. daughter. Ugh. Stop giving me daughters. She doesn't have a ward, right? You can teach our daughter. Because I'm getting old. I'm 60 years old. Good, one of my things is pregnant again. Right, what's this? So he's going to war. Okay. Gives our armies a chance, doesn't it? This should, hopefully, if we help them conquer these, it might make them join us. Right, we're off. The walls haven't been breached yet. My territory's not been touched. 20 days. And this will collapse. 3, 2, 1. There we go. So we helped Connaught expand. And we gained 20 gold as well. Got 2 lifestyle perks picked up as well. Courtship. Trying to see which one gives us better levies. Oh, he likes us. Yeah, man. So if they're in our alliance... Can we now go for this? He's ill as well. Fabricate a claim. There. So if we can take Athlon and then work our way down here, Connaught takes up here. It's just going to be Connaught versus Desmond. How many daughters am I going to have? Siege progression against revolts, military power threshold plus 20. My lord, the innkeeper begs, the thugs. Just throw them out. Footmen are getting bigger. Let's speed up a little bit more. It's good we've got a port as well, to be honest. Can I not pass any of these over? Domain. Let's grant it to people. Let's pass these on to people. He's my guest. He's not doing anything. Right, he can take that. I'll lose money if I do this, won't I? Yeah, there's no point granting him a title because I'll lose the money. I want the money directly in my pocket, not his. You will never keep the Brits out of Ireland. There's technically yet no Brits in Ireland. They're still over here. Is she dead? She looks dead there, doesn't she? She looks like a vampire. How you doing, Jodie? I take it you're Irish, are you, Jodie? You're of the Irish descent. Difficult time in the ladies' feast. Buried her face in her food. And the only talking she did was asking for serving after serving. If she wants to eat, let the girl eat. Pregnant again. Is this going to give us another daughter? My court. Who have I got in my court who I can... Competent steward, your half-brother and marshal. Your spymaster and knight. Intrigue. See that? Look at stewardship. You educate my daughter. Done. Education across the nation. We're not improving. No, we're not. Who wants my... God, I don't even like this guy. I may have accidentally made certain promises of expectation from his obligations. I have tried, but I suspect there might not be any other way out of this by now. You fool. It's only reduced by 0.1. That doesn't matter too much. Where are the holy sites? There's the holy site. If we can get to Armagh, we could take the holy site. So we need to get there before Connaught does. To get there, we're going to have to go through Dublin. It takes time, Adam. It takes a lot of time. The best thing you can do, right, is don't look at that. Don't even bother. Find out where you are. Zoom in. And look at that. Concentrate on what is around your area. Not what's going on over here. Just here. And it's all about controlling these areas like that. These are counties. So we control Munster. We're going to go for Leinster next. And then we're going to go for Meath. So we'll control 3 counties in Ireland. Because then you can try and get the Kingdom of Ireland. But for now, concentrate on getting these counties. That's the best piece of advice I can give you. Oh, she's given me a son. Oh, yes. He's going to be named after me. Does that make him my heir? Can I change my heir? Is there a way to do that? There isn't a way to do it. Spouse up to the task. My chancellors believe the job is theirs by right of blood and influence alone. How wrong are they? I expect results, yet I am often disappointed. After a long day, I complain to Eugenie, and she interrupts me. Let me do something about it, husband. A few lessons might sharpen their wits. They're all old. The bishop doesn't like me anyway. You're really good at stewardship. Yes, you are. Right, this claim is nearly done. As soon as this claim is done, we'll go in for it. We'll finally have another war. I took Ua out playing with a bow, and to surprise, she ran into a wounded deer. When she showed me the animal, its wounds were evidence of a slow and torturous death. She just smiled. It's just an animal. Ladies of the realm, never for opportunity to portray your vassal in a good light. Tell, how is this dignified person you've heard of? Without a doubt. So we're trying to get our prestige up. We're currently distinguished, so we're not doing bad. Cattle land has been constructed. Our current splendour is insignificant. But that should increase if we take this. And that is going to be done very soon. Done. Question of loyalty. My wife is with child. I should be overjoyed. She's been acting strange. I can't shake the feeling that something is wrong. Agents. Right, let's look into it discreetly. What I'm going to do now is declare war. Oh, we're in debt. When did we get in debt? Been unfounded. Despite their efforts, I've had no indication has been unfaithful. No, it don't matter. I can't go to war when I'm in debt, so let's just get out of debt. Tonight, I've stripped myself of every symbol signifying my rank to walk anonymously through my soldiers. It is a quiet evening. So when the argument breaks out, the word reaches me loud and clear. An infantryman is trying to convince his commander, my Chancellor, Lord Tor, of the advantage of an alternate strategy. Tor will hear none of it. As I approach, the infuriated man raises his fist. Right, I gain the trait wounded. Oh, the mayor gains the trait wounded. Take his strategy instead. Another daughter. There we go, we're not in in debt anymore. Declare war. Give me your county. Can I call Connor in? No. What I would like to know is where he sometimes gets all of his troops from. Must be mercenaries. There we go, we should win this. Although it's going to be very close. Very close indeed. Wow. Oh my word, they're winning. Never. That's poor. I'll try and take him out again. We've got 700 more troops than he has. Surely. The advantage is in our favour. We're finishing him off now. I don't think he's reinforced himself. Thank God he's passed away. He was awful. Let's go and take his keep. So we need to fill the Chancellor's position. Anybody fancy being my Chancellor? You? There we go. Oh, we need a steward as well. "16 years old, right. 16-year-old steward. Come on, win the battle. Right, we're assaulting the fort. You have died. Hold on, hold on. Stop this right now. Poor and needy are always welcome. So, we haven't lost anything, have we? No. She has now taken over. So the war is continuing. Let's finish this war off and then we'll look at enforce it. Right, we've taken it. Now we have a new bishop. Replace King of Munster. Yep, we know that. We joined that war. The bishop does not endorse us. Dynasty had changed. Prisoners in the siege. I know about fabricating claims. Primary heir is of the wrong dynasty. premier is set to inherit by someone outside your dynasty. This means you stand to lose quite a bit of land once you die. There are members of your dynasty further down the line of accession. You should ensure one of them stands to inherit. So how? No lifestyle choice. Marshall is good actually. Let's do wealth for a bit. We're currently making no money. Sway. Start swaying. This must be... that's my mother. Let's marry her off somewhere. Now then. I can't have my spouse in there. Has it still got to set itself? I'll accept that. Your Chancellor's died. New bishop doesn't like us. I've been hosting your Chancellor for several weeks. He's helped me truly see the splendour of the realm under your rule. Right, let's get some stability going again. So how? This is what I don't understand now. How do I get this child to be my dynasty? Becomes your ward. No. Why doesn't my husband like me? Oh, he's the King of Connaught. I wonder if I could murder him. Have a look at my spy master. It's currently got 14. Have we got anybody else who's better? Not really. In some of my land has pulled an exceptional harvest. A woman should be in my court. You gained 50, right? That's good. So we got 50 gold out of that. Now, can I? I'm actually losing money. 20, 30. Let's just destroy that. There we go. Now we're making money again. What I want to try and do is kill the King of Connaught. Start a scheme. Oh, there's no one who'll join it. They will flatly refuse. The Queen of Connaught will flatly refuse. No. Cancel that scheme. Not endorsed by your bishop, that's okay. And Let's carry on. Everyone's dying. Everyone's old. Baron von Swinfurt. Accusation of witchcraft. Right, there's evidence presented to me by a group of villagers. Proof of God Ark. Been practicing witchcraft in her hut on the outskirts of the village. Claim her evil works must be the cause of the poor harvest. You gain 300 stewardship lifestyle. The peasants become unhappy. Satisfy the peasants. There we go. My duty is to inform you there's been evidence there's been veiling proving that your marriage is in nature. This information. I divorced the King of Connaught. Right, so I can now take on a new spouse. I'm 25. Anyone with amazing intrigue? There's no one from my house, is there? What is he to me? He's just wandering. Propose and myself get married. They will come into my house. He's a tall guy, isn't he? There. I invite you to a feast. It'll be my pleasure. The Queen shall attend. He's got a similar amount of troops to me, so this is what I need to take. I want to take this. Crashes onto the great halls. One of the doors breaks open. It is a barely clothed tumble. My steward and his acquaintance spill out on the floor. Pleading case I received from my acquaintance, Cumman, is taken under desperate tone. A group of guests are approaching the corner she is hidden all evening, and the walls are hiding her escape. To think an unlanded would act in such a way. I need to talk to you in private. I lose stress and she gets happy with me. Yeah, well, probably through the documents. child is growing in my womb. My husband is all proud. Right, so what have we got here we can do? We can declare war on somebody. Oh, on Connaught. They are similar to me. My sister can get married. Melancholy. Where's that? Ulster. Marry her off to Ulster. And this is somebody else. Last one, I think. You. Melancholy, patient, honest and greedy. Great diplomacy. There. Got rid of my sisters. What else do we need to do? Not endorsed by my bishop. Right. As my belly grows, so does my unease. This is not the first time I am with child. The sensation is new. Something is amiss. The cramps come in the night, and I rise in the morning to find a sheep bloodied and ruined. Oh, that's not nice. Right, so we're going to bob another link in the chat for you. This is Crusader Kings. This is an awesome game. Right, stewardship. Good, we're making nice money now. The conflict steward and his spy master arguing violently about the upcoming building projects. As petty queen, I could silence them with a single word, but I have a better idea. My diplomatic pursuits have given me insight on how to handle situations like these to please everyone. So, if I side with him, that makes him slightly improved. How are my levies going? Right, I'm upping my armies. I'm going to try and take Connaught before we die. Right, I'm pregnant again. This one seems to be struggling with my rule. My newborn son is... Oh, thank goodness we got a son. So what I'm going to do is we need to educate him. I want my husband to educate our son. And I will educate my auntie. Done. I'm losing a lot of piety. And I'm losing my renown as well. castle gates. Her attention is caught by a criminal chained to... Lifts her head. Made a show of ignoring the criminals begging for water. No, I'll leave her to it. What we need... Right, we need to sort out my stress. 67, it will reduce the stress because you are brave, right. Nice. We'll go on the hunt. Poachers. There are Earl's Woods. They huddle together as I ride up with my guards, making a poor job of hiding the dead hair behind them. We did not do this, your mercy. The blades and blows. Punish poachers. The animal is mine now. Train the bowman. Hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses and leave the wetlands behind as the servants prepare the hare. Another game for the journey back. In spite of our difficulties along the way, the hunt went very well. What I do want to do is... God, my stress level. Every time I sway someone, my stress levels go through the roof. I've got another perk. Monthly income while at war up 10%. Vassals tax contribution up 10%. Yes, please. I need 75 to do that. I can have another unit. Right, your steward has proven himself lightly capable, highly capable, especially in academic matters. You've got that, you've got that. So if I can take Connaught, we'll go up there and then we can just sweep into here. Name after the mother, after an ancestor. A good Irish name. Oh, he's not finished fabricating that claim yet. So let him finish his job. Browse through the documents, see it done right. Why have I just lost a shed load of money? Again. Again. Ooh, Gwynedd. The Welsh are invading. Can I ask to join your war? Oh, it won't let me. That's a shame because I'd have helped you. while that's happening, shall I go to war with these? He's got quite a weak army there, hasn't he? Speed up. Can't let these join together, we need to finish them off now. Come on, quick, get him, catch him, catch him. Oh, they got away. Where are they going? They're going down here. Are they going to join that battle? No, they've gone right around. See, we can take them out in halves here. That should really help. Come on, come on. That's it. Oh god, it's going to be close. Come on. Come on. Keep going. Oh, this is tight. Right, that's it. We won. My name, further than the death sentence, Lilith, I asked what she thought. She expressed doubts about whether any god could want a realm that ruled with such a harsh law. The House of Islam is under grave threat from the onslaught of heathens and infidels in its very heartland. In response, His Magnificence, Caliphate al-Muqtadi has declared that an era of renowned jihad is upon the world. The core regions of Dar al-Islam must be retaken at all costs. But righteous Muslim faiths must prepare to join the ranks of the Mujahideen for the forthcoming struggles. Don't matter. Right, I have a new perk. War income goes up, and I need a new steward. Can't recruit. I need a spy master as well. What we need to do is take this as quickly as possible. Start assaulting the fort. Right, let's finish this war quickly. Enforce demands. Right, Petty King becomes independent. So what's that given me? King of Connaught, he likes me. They're arranging a marriage. So what's that done? Not sure what that has done, but we obviously didn't take his land. Pouring over the ledgers in detailed income, you must pay his dues. Right. So we're gonna let our... We could take Leinster here, you know. Right, I've prowled through the documents. Well done. So... he's part of these. So me attacking Leinster now is going to make the Welsh come over. Empty council positions. Oh, I've lost a load of money again. Can't hire a steward. I can reassign. Got another chancellor. My court doesn't have many people. She's got great stewardship. Margaret seems to enjoy our latest feast immensely. Of all the things she could not stop talking about, the rich clothes and glittering gold she saw there. Gotta watch my stress. I'm starting to make gold again. Good. Let's get some gold up and then we're gonna... Petty King, right. We don't have many knights. Very true, we don't, so we need some more knights. I'm first in line to get Connaught. So what is this? Telling your family to abandon the legacy of the House of Bren and carve its own path in history, with me as the head of a new branch of a great dynasty. You create a cadet branch of your current house. So I have a founding house, but in order to become house heads themselves, land members can choose to create their own house. Free to do the same. Okay. So I need more knights. So I need to invite knights to the court. I also need a steward. We'll have you. You go back over there. Where's that woman? Ah, she's become my courtier. Who have we got? You're good at marshalling. Overwhelmed by stress. Right, there we go. We've got a steward in anyway. Now let's sort my stress out. I can't go on a hunt because I can't afford it yet. I need to save up. Let's go reclusive. Call to arms. Connaught, a call into me. Yeah, okay. We're coming, we're coming. Right, we're in the last 10 minutes. Let's try and finish this war off. They all seem to be leaving. So what's he going to do? Expect me to siege it for him? A knight has arrived. Let's have a look at you. You're not great, are you? Right, we're in battle. As long as my land doesn't get touched. So I'm now the new dynasty head. I need a new marshal. A new steward. I have to take him on. Just for now. We have a new perk. Republican Men at War's maintenance per dread down. Let's try and get this siege done. This should end the war. Yes, it has, right. Do we have prisoners? We do. We have 2 prisoners. I can ransom her for gold. Yeah. We've got a duchess. Can I execute her? What will that do? All close family members of the spouse. Let's burn her at the stake. Yeah. Overcome by stress again. It's far too stressful. It's far too stressful. So that is one hell of a name for a dynasty. We could rename the house if we wanted to. No, we'll leave it for now. So we've got another night in. We're making cash again. They won't accept vassalage. Will you accept it? No. So I'm going to struggle now because the Welsh have taken that. That's really going to make me struggle. That is really, really going to make me struggle. People asking about keys. You're asking the wrong person. What you need to do is open a support ticket. I'll send you the link and just wait for support to get back to you. We don't work for CD Keys, you see, we're only streaming. So there you go. There's the link in the chat for you. Only open one ticket. This my bishop likes me now. He's going to watch his piety. He's going right down. Can I build a cathedral or something? Upgrade costs 500. While hosting London ladies, lords and ladies, from realms near and far, some opportunity to portray my bishop in a good light has presented itself. Yeah, obviously I'm going to say me. Let's check my dynasty tree. And this is where we started our own dynasty. Let's negotiate her release. What does takes vows mean? Ah, means right. Right, negotiate her release. So that's my daughter is now free. She's a different dynasty anyway. Your prisoner, sister and friend. They'll pay 54 for her. Can't start that scheme still. Right, can we increase? Can't upgrade the castle. Not yet anyway. We can build. Siege Royal Armories. Outposts. Military camp. Provides an early warning system against raids and animal attacks. Yeah, we'll have a military camp. Right, that is us done. Thank you all for watching. No worries, Kieran. No worries, man. I'm going to bob the link in the chat for you again. Remember, this has been Crusader Kings by Paradox Interactive at 4cdkeys.com. I have been Dr. Nars Evil. I will be back next week. Might be back on golf. Might be back on this. But I'll be streaming this on my own channel. Thank you all for watching, everyone. Peace out.